So I'm Michael Blowski. I'm the Director of Development at the MACC Fund. I've been with the MACC Fund for 9 years. The MACC Fund is a nonprofit. We're based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Our mission is to find a cure for childhood cancer and related blood disorders by providing funding for research. So all the money that we send out to our medical partners is strictly devoted to funding research and ultimately finding a cure for this one day.
My name is Ryan Andrews, and I'm the head boys golf coach at Arrowhead High School. I've been coaching and teaching at Arrowhead this is my 11th year, and this is my 5th year as the head varsity coach.
My name is Greg Budzine, better known as Coach Bud to most people. I coached golf at Arrowhead for 27 years, 10 as the varsity, but I was on the groundwork and the inception of this particular event, the MACC Fund Invitational. That's in its 19th year. We never dreamed that we would have raised over $1.1 million for the MACC Fund and been playing on courses the likes of Erin Hills and Club at Lac La Belle. We're just really blessed to be here.
We're at the Club at Lac La Belle today, and today is the 19th annual MACC Fund Invitational. So we have a total of 56 high school teams competing in a very real, WIAA tournament here. Everyone wants the Talmadge Trophy, but how these kids are out raising money, on a peer-to-peer basis, and the sponsors we have for this, it's become one of the most impactful events annually for the MACC Fund.
The MACC Fund stands for Midwest Athletes Against Childhood Cancer. And now the word got out on the street and people wanted to be part of it in the high school golf world, that pretty soon we had 36 teams, the course was too full, maybe we can get another site. Lac La Belle steps up, and now it's morphed into, we have 28 teams at La Belle today, and if this were a normal year, we'd have 28 teams at Erin Hills, and then those two fields flip-flop alternate years. But we have 56 golf teams and maybe 10 teams on the waiting list who would love nothing more than to get in, not just to play these great courses, but to be part of this charity event. It's really something.
This event is unique because it's the only one that we play in that is for a charity. So it's one of those rare instances where the kids know that the golf is not the most important thing. The main reason we're here is to raise the money to help fight the childhood cancer, and it's kind of an eye-opening experience for a lot of the boys, getting to think about how we're out here golfing and it's, maybe a little cold outside, maybe you don't play your best game, but the real reason we're here is to support this great cause. So the idea of how important it is to give back and try to help support other people is really important for, I think, anyone, but especially high schoolers.
During the inception of the tournament, we actually had a motto, kids playing for kids. Or we had another motto, some kids play so others might live. And so this is very player-driven. I know the coaches are, responsible for keeping the players fundraising, and it's one of the first big meets of the season. But it's the kids, the players for the golf teams and their programs that go door to door, ask about grandma and grandpa and the neighbors. Could you help us out with this particular cause, which is so valuable for the kids with cancer and other blood disorders? We're helping research too. What we do is we make kids' wishes come true by funding, through the MACC Fund, the research at the Carbone Hospital in Madison. And when this tournament first started, the cure rate was maybe 15% for these kids, and now it's over 85%. And so that jump, that quantum leap over the last 19 years, we feel very proud to be part of the fundraising for that research.
So we have online software that the kids have. Basically, each team has their own fundraising page. And with the popularity of the event over the years, we have now instituted, it's a $1,000 per team fundraising minimum, and what that will do is that will secure your spot in the event the following year. So with 56 teams, and presumably everyone's going to hit that mark, it's comfortable to say you're going to raise that $56,000 right off the bat. But honestly, we have teams like Arrowhead that I think as of today have raised $12,000. Waunakee is generally in that $10,000 range. So there are a lot of teams, especially ones that have had kids impacted by cancer, blood disorders within their school, that go above and beyond. So the last few years we've eclipsed that $100,000 mark, which thanks to the generosity of the Morse family and the club here, basically every dime of that's going to go to research.
56 different schools from all different divisions, D3 schools, D1 schools, D2 schools, all different levels of players. Some of these kids are college Division I recruits. Everyone is pulling in the same direction for the cause, which is these kids, the MACC fund, the research they fund. We all get that's what it's about today.
So this is my 11th one as a Arrowhead coach. Before becoming the head coach, I would come as an assistant, and it's continued to grow over the years. It now is a 2-day event, so this is day 2. 28 teams both days, all raised at least $1,000 to help support the MACC fund. It's been going great and continues to grow.
Yeah, so this year was a little bit of a unique year with Erin Hills is traditionally the other golf course where we have 2 separate fields of 28 teams. So it's 2 tournaments, we say 2 tournaments, 1 goal to end childhood cancer.
It's a big tournament. It's, you know, this is like a miniature state tournament. We have the best high school golfers, maybe even more teams than the state has. This is a very prestigious meet to win, invite to win. And I mean, the #1 golfer here is likely to be in the hunt at state in Madison in a couple months. My predecessor and the founder of this tournament, Tom Talmadge, who's the medalist trophy, which is a 24-inch bronze trophy. It weighs about 40 pounds. It's named the Tom Talmadge Trophy after him. And he was the one who didn't even know he was talking to Bob Lang, said, I need this golf course for a charity tournament. I need someone who can help me. And Bob Lang said, I think I'm the guy that can help you. And he goes, really? Because he was mowing the grass. He was cutting a fairway. And he goes, yeah, I'm the owner, I'm Bob Lang. He says, I'll help you. And the rest is history.
On a given year, we will benefit from upwards of 75 events. Some of those we plan from start to finish on our own, and others, you know, perhaps a family's been impacted either positively or negatively, and they do something to benefit us. So our largest fundraiser of the year is the Trek 100. Takes place out at Trek headquarters up in Waterloo, Wisconsin. There's about 1,500 to 1,700 bike riders, depending upon the year, and all of those folks raise money on a peer-to-peer basis. Candy Cane Lane is another giant event that we have where there's a neighborhood in West Allis, Wisconsin that goes above and beyond with their holiday decorations, and then folks honestly from all over the place come through and they just they give, you know, at-will donations. So that's a giant one for us. We have an event coming up next week called The Ringer where we have 20 participants that will play 100 holes of golf in a single day, and that has been a tremendously impactful event as well. And there's a lot of ways to help out the MACC Fund. Honestly, start by visiting our website. Go to www.maccfund.org, and you can check out whether it's volunteering, whether it's participating as an event, you know, sponsor or participant, or there's so many different ways to become involved with us, and it's so meaningful being only a staff of 6 that, you know, we truly have not had the impact we've had because it's us. It's not a way to pat ourselves on the back, but rather to say this, you know, this community here in southeast Wisconsin, and really the state at large, has made such a difference for us. So yeah, like I said, whether it's getting involved in an event, volunteering, or honestly starting your own event. It's a lot of folks over the years that have taken something that they really love, passionate about, you know, whether it's fishing, golfing, bike riding, whatever it is, and doing something really great with it. We love helping those folks out.